What's up, guys? It's Matt, and welcome back to Overwatch League predictions, recap, all that stuff. I caught myself there, but we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna go for the recap here. Week 3. Oh, by the way, I didn't do this yesterday. This is gonna come out pretty late, just because they had to update these. So I'm glad these are here now, so we can actually get into it. We have recap. And then we're going to do predictions. And there's also actually a kind of like a tournament going on in the East, knockouts. So we'll predict that as well. But let's go into the recap. We got London versus Vegas. Predicted 3-0, but man, this was a crazy match to start the week. Because Motho's internet cut out right before the match. And they asked if they could get, have more time for his internet to go. But no, they have to bring in a Vala. And on one map, specifically King's Row, she absolutely shit on them. She shit on London. They literally comes down to the last fight, and London wins it last second, dude. But they were scaring me, dude. I was in the Outlaws call, and people were so hyped. Like, they were cheering for Vegas to get this win just because of Avala. It was so cool to see her go down. It sucks that they didn't get a map, but foreshadow. But I mean, they really put up a fight on that map, and for a team that no one even thought would win a map or come even close against a team that actually tried is crazy. But moving on, we got Florida Mayhem versus Valiant. This was supposed to be a 3-0. I even had it in my double points. Florida got away with it, but Valiant put up a huge fight, sent it to a map 5, bro. I think they were up 2-1, too. Or was Florida up 2-1? I don't remember who went up 2-1, but it was pivotal. And Florida almost fucking choked. I would have been pissed about my prediction points. But it's okay, because Florida pulled away at the end. Just really crazy close, though. And that makes you ask questions about Florida. Were they trolling? Are they actually not as good as we thought they were? A lot of questions, but moving on, we got Atlanta Reign versus Outlaws, and those two matches were not supposed to be close, by the way. Like, they're supposed to be 3-0s, and then that's supposed to be the main meat and potatoes of this day. And this was a great series. Reign versus Outlaws. It literally came down to the last fight on the first 3 maps. Outlaws started out strong, dominant on map 1, right? And then the next 2 maps, literally came down to the last fight. And Reign just turned around and got both of those maps. And then I think we were just kind of beat on that push. Because we really never have been on a push. Well, neither have they. That was both our first push of the season, by the way. How crazy is that? But yeah, I feel like the Outlaws shouldn't be even disappointed. I mean, literally just a few fights, and it could have been a 3-0. These teams' only competition right now in this league are themselves, and I can't wait to see this unfold. Moving on to Saturday, Shock versus Justice was absolutely shocking. Because Shock were supposed to 3-1, and they got 3-0'd. They didn't even show a fight. They didn't put up a fight at all. Justice just rolled them, destroyed them, humiliated them. And that was double points. Nobody has Justice except Justice fans. Literally nobody had Justice winning. That is crazy, actually, to think that. But moving on, we got New York versus Vegas. I fucking predicted Vegas winning the map, dude. They won the map, and it took Fitz, their DPS, their usual DPS, to just play support and just be a menace. I don't know what they were doing. They were definitely trolling. And it's weird that they kept rolling with Fitz, and it came really close on Junkertown, where Vegas almost went up 2-1, and then New York beat them on that Junkertown map, and then it was pretty much over after that. No late heroics in that series. But Vegas won a map. I think they're pretty excited about that. Hopefully that carries momentum, and we can get some competitive Overwatch again, for real. You got Rain versus Valiant, 3-0. I think we can kind of skim through that one. Valiant showed promise versus Florida, but I mean, no one can take a map off Rain except Outlaws, and that's why they're the best 2 in the league right now, at least in the West. But we roll to Sunday. Mayhem versus Spitfire. These matches are always a 3-1, I swear to God. Like, let's look at the past matches here. If we look at the past matches, I mean, yeah, 3-1. They're always bangers, man. They're always good. Florida always seems to have the upper hand, too. I didn't even look at that stat before I predicted 3-1. I just always... I feel like London is just that team this season is just going to steal a map from every team. I think I said that last video, and it seems to be proved to be right so far. Next match, 3-0 Justice. They showed a little bit of promise. Alpha E was just kind of taken out of this entire series, and that's what the Outlaws are doing right. That's what these upper tier teams are doing right. They're taking out their best player out of the match completely, just having no value or low value. And that was a 3-0. That was done for. Next match we had, last match of the week, of the West, we have New York versus San Francisco. I was so excited for this match because Shock got absolutely annihilated. And New York was kind of beating good teams and they lost the map to Vegas. I mean, this was like cut to be a banger. I predicted the map 4, but honestly, I'm not surprised it went to a map 5. Well, I am surprised because New York started out strong. They got the first 2 fucking maps, bro. And on the third map, they had a Havana. They were about to full hold them, and I don't know what the hell Kellen was doing. But what he did was absolutely unacceptable about that shatter. He turned to try and shatter the doorway, but he completely missed the doorway, and it just looked like the worst shatter in the game. And then they put up a wall, and nobody could touch the point, and they C9. They were going to win that fight, too, 100%. And that really died, all that momentum, and then Shock came back and reverse sweeped them. I mean, that's insane. That was a huge match. I lost a lot of points there. I gained none. But wow, Shock look really bad. For New York, okay, for Justice to 3-0 them and then get 3-0'd by Outlaws. Obviously, they're not an elite team. And that tells you a thing about Shock. They went to a map 5 with Dorano and New York. Man, I got nothing. Shock look really awful. They look terrible, but they're very, very lucky New York didn't 3-0 them. They're very fortunate to come out of that match with a win. New York seems that like a team that just can't finish. They can't finish series against even under average teams. They can't finish a series. I mean, you saw it with Toronto, and now you see it with Shock. You see them beat Eternal and Valiant, and those are their only wins, by the way. But they cannot finish a series. They can't close a series against, a team that's not Valiant and Eternal. So, has New York played London yet? That is an interesting game. I think that really tells you the bottom 3 teams. But yeah, moving on. Let's go with the East. That was long. Spark 3-1. No, 3-0. Sorry. No, I predicted a 3-0. It was a 3-1. I think I put 3-1 beforehand too. I did, and now I'm sad. But Shanghai Dragons versus Dallas Fuel. Dallas Fuel finally got a win, and they 3-0'd them. So, Shanghai, they don't look good anymore. I think they really just stole one against Seoul. And then Dallas comes in again on Saturday and gets another win. So Dallas is back. Dallas will be contending, but APAC, man. APAC is just madness. You really just don't know. Like, Soul Infernal went to a map 5 with Charge and won. And Charge didn't lose a map until then. So think about that. Outlaws haven't lost a map. There were only 3 teams: Rain, Outlaws, and Charge. Haven't dropped a map up until Friday, and then like in the span of like 24 hours, gone. Not even span of 24, like 12 hours. In the span of 12 hours, gone. 2 Outlaws and Charge drop maps. Well, all of them dropped the map actually. So there you go. No more. But yeah, Charge, I wouldn't even take anything from this. Soul Infernal just looked really good that match. Charge, I mean, you take it to a game 5, you really can't say much. If it's a 3-0, you can definitely, like, tell where a team is at. But a game at 5, there's just so many factors that go into those games. Like, it comes down to very few plays, very few kills. That doesn't gauge a team. So you really can't put anything against Charge, but Infernal definitely looks like a top team, especially with Sunday. They 3-0'd Spark. I lost so many points in APAC this week, but Soul Infernal looked really good this week. 3-0'd Spark, beat Charge. I mean, what else could you ask for? Those were the top 2 in APAC, and they just beat them both. I mean, that's pretty good. That really submits them as a top team so far. And then Charge kind of get their revenge on Dragons. Against Dragons. Sorry for the Dragons to play Charge. But they did drop another map. So they're starting to drop maps now. But they beat Dragons. It's fine. Alright, now on to my predictions. I'm so glad I can actually do my predictions. Like the website actually has Pickems. Because I was literally about to do it on just the website and tell you what I would predict for the matches. Just from the schedule. But they updated it, so I'm glad I waited a day to record. But let's do some predictions, man. Alright, we got Vegas, Boston. I'm going to give this a 3-0. I know that Boston looked pretty bad against Titans. Is that the last time we saw them against Titans? Yeah, they got 3-0'd. I think it's a good bounce back against Eternal. I don't think they're going to win another map anytime soon. I could be wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, honestly, because I love when Vegas wins map, man. More competition for OWL. Like I love when teams are all close and you just don't know who's gonna win anything. That's so fun. But just give me a 3-0. I mean, most teams are just gonna 3-0 Eternal, right? Like, no way they're just gonna come back and just start winning maps constantly, right? That'd be amazing, but I don't think so. Alright, next we got Vancouver Titans versus London, dude. That is such a good fucking matchup. I love that. I'm going to go another 3-1 for London. Maybe a 3-0. I mean, they still look good. I'm not going to do 3-0s all day. Yeah, we'll go 3-1 for London. And then we'll go 3-0. No, Valiant's going to take the control. Trust. Valiant's going to take the control, all right? You know what? I can't win map 5. No, we'll go 3-1. Okay, 2-3-1s. God, I can't make up my mind. Okay, Gladiators. We still don't know where they rank. Game 5 with Florida, you can't really go off anything there. Who they beat? They beat... Is that their only win? No, they beat... So they beat Toronto, and they've beaten Florida map 5. Florida 3-0, Toronto, though. Yeah, just give me a 3-0. I don't know why I'm, talking about this, because... I guess what I want to say is, this is 100% 3-0 no matter what, I talk myself into. But we really don't know where the Gladiators are in the power rankings. We think we do, right? But seeing all these matchups happen, all these upsets, like the bad teams. We don't know how good Glads are because they've beaten Toronto and Florida looked really bad against Valiant, but they still won. And then Toronto, I mean, just absolute fucking shambles. So it'll be interesting to see where Gladiators end up, and that is a fucking matchup of all time. I can't wait to talk about that. Shock looked really bad. I gotta go another 3-0 here. Like, okay, New York is just a bad team, and Shock looked really bad. They don't look like they could put it together against a team like the Outlaws right now. So, with that reason, I'm going a 3-0. And I hope you guys understand. Go Outlaws, baby. Ante up. Toronto, Boston. Oh my God. We finally get this matchup. Does Toronto win? Has Toronto played Titans? No, they haven't. You just don't know where to... Like, I have no idea who to pick for this match. I gotta make it a map 5. God, dude, I have no fucking... I have no clue. It's gonna be a map 5 banger. Alright, it's gonna be a map 5 banger. Has to be. I almost want to pick Valiant to be Shock. Oh my God. Okay, but let's see. Alright, we gotta think. We gotta think logically here. So Uprising have beaten New York. Really didn't ever. They never. Yeah, we're gonna go Boston 3-2. Very. Oh God, very close matchup. I wouldn't be surprised if Toronto takes that. Very, very upsettable. But I'll tell you what. Another upset is this. Give me Titans in a 3-2. And then London Spitfire, they'll take a map off of most teams, but Outlaws, they just don't seem to drop maps to anyone else but Atlanta so far. We'll see. And vice versa, Atlanta has only dropped a map to Houston, so. Give me a 3-0 for that one. And Valiant Shock, man. What do we do here? Oh, is it gonna be? Is it even gonna be? You know what? Shocker boom, 3-1. 3-1 Valiant. They are not the type to choke like New York does. I know, like, New York beat them pretty handily, but Valiant did take a map off them anyway. I don't know. I don't know, man. Did they take a map off them? Yeah, let's save the... Shit. Oh, my God, they saved. Woo! Let's see. Okay, yeah, they did take a map off them. Just how Shock look right now, they were so boomed. I think a win was good for them, but I think... Just give me Valiant, man. Give me an upset. I need an upset. I don't know what an upset is. You know? I think Vancouver does win both matches. That's the upset of the week, but there's usually like 2 upsets. Valiant could beat Defiant. I'm really scared. I'm really scared for Defiant. I hate picking Defiant in Valiant matches. Specifically. You saw how much I struggled there. But let's go. Cream of the crop. Spring knockouts. There's 2. Here we go. We gotta predict this. We literally have to predict this entire bracket right now, don't we? Oh my God, dude. Alright, so be it. Poker Face or Dreamers? Give me Dreamers 3-1. I don't know any of these teams. I don't watch contenders. I don't watch challengers or contenders that much. So, hopefully we're okay. Just give me a 3-1 there. Give me 3-0. Give me 3-1. Poker Face. Come on now. Yeah, Poker Face, take a map off him. Roads and Dreamers, give me Roads. Give me Soul. Like, it'd be crazy if Challenger team made it. Soul and Spark again. I guess we'll make it closer. And first to 4. 4-1. We'll do that. Save. Overwatch fans hereby at least. Is it? Yeah. Agree. Okay. Christ. Okay, there's that. All right, that's locked. And now B. Will be a little bit harder. I like O2 Blast here. Well, give me a 3-0 O2 Blast. It's a Prisa. 3-2. Fuel. 3-0. Dallas. Give me 3-1. O2 Blast 3-0. Shanghai. 3-1. O2 Blast 3-0. You know, I think O2 Blast could be the Dragons. Give me 3-2. O2 Blast. And then give me Soul Infernal. Yeah, give me a 3-0 there. And you know, Dallas look better. Let's go 3-1. 3-1. Soul Infernal. Dallas again. Oh, I mean, yeah, they should win this. Let's go 4-2. And that will be the predictions. APAC are really hard for me. Alright, that'll be predictions, guys. I think that's everything. And yeah, hopefully these end up pretty well. Alright, see you guys.